Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Om Hrim Shram Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Nrsingham Bhishanam Bhatram Mrityum Namamyam Swaha Iram Narasimhayam Namah. Om Hrim Shram Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Nrsingham Bhishanam Bhatram Mrityum Namamyam Swaha. Sirsha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapate Sabhomin Vishwato Vritva Atyatishta Dhasan Ghulam Swaha Airam Vasnatairam Namama. Om Purusha Evetagum Sarvam Yat Bhutam Yasya Bhavyam. Sarvam Vaibhornahati Sarvam eva Pnati Ato Iyam Vaibhornahati Asyam eva Pradishtate Swaha. Om Krishna Purnamada Krishna Krishna Purnamada
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Sapta Rishaya Sapta शं शमे मायश्च मे प्रियं च मे नकामश्च मे कामश्च मे समनसश्च मे भद्रश्च मे श्रेयश्च मे वश्यश्च मे यशश्च मे मगश्च मे द्रविणं च मे यन्त्र च मे दत्त च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वं च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रं च मे सुश्च मे प्रसुश्च मे स्थिरं च मे रायश्च मरुतं च मे मृतं च मे यक्ष्मं च मे नामायश्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वं च मे नमित्रं च मे भयं च मे सुखं च मे शयनं च मे दोष च मे सुदिनं च मे
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Om Tat Yajamanam Yajamanam Tat Tat Yajamanam Sarvam Sarvam Yajamanam Tat Tat Yajamanam Sarvam Yajamanam Sarvam Sarvam Yajamanam Yajamanam Sarvam Kamam Kamam Sarvam Yajamanam Yajamanam Sarvam Kamam Sarvam Kamam Kamam Sarvam Sarvam Kamam Avarundate Avarundate Kamam Sarvam Sarvam Kamam Avarundate Om Tat Yajamanam Sarvam. So we're going to chant the final Ashirvadam. So we've come here, we're just visiting. Now, hopefully you can consider us part of your community in some way. So we want to really thank you for inviting us.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
attended the State University of New York, Buffalo, when he came in contact with Krishna consciousness, where he was studying as a pre-med student. Maharaj took initiation from the founder Acharya of ISKCON, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, in 1971, and has been a dedicated preacher in the movement since that time.
Hare Krishna. Gotta see. Many of the people here I've known for years and years and years. For years and years and years, the Hare Krishna temple in the Chicago area, previously in Evanston, now in Rogers Park on Lunt Avenue, was so far for the people who live here in the Naperville area, and the Naperville devotee population has grown and become larger and larger. So just quick sharing, the arrangement for having this property kind of like fell out of the sky. Not exactly, but something almost. Without Baptist church facility, and we need a larger space and a commercial kitchen and classrooms for the children. And then the ball started rolling down the hill and gathering momentum. And here we are with Bhumi Puja. Didn't the priests do a wonderful job? And I would say, this is the mercy of our founder Acharya. 3 of the persons there are born in America. 2 of them are American family, Western family birth. And I don't know if you noticed, but when the mantras were being chanted, one was chanting, but they were all chanting. They know these mantras from heart. In fact, one of the persons participating in the function, he's a teacher in an academy that for 4 months they teach devotees from all over the world, Russia, Africa, China, you name it, how to do what they're doing. The deep appreciation for our founder Acharya to make this gift worldwide, international. Here we are in Naperville. I mean, for many people in the world, what does Naperville mean? Not much. For those of us that reside here or nearby, it's significant. But our founder Acharya made an international society for persons to be able to take the seed of bhakti from him, and by the process of hearing and chanting and sadhu sangha, to grow that seed into a sprout, into a mature plant, into the flowers and the fruits of Krishna Prema. So, thank you all for coming and participating with us in this Bhumi Puja. There's a lot more work to be done. I'm sure you're going to hear many opportunities to come and hear and receive that descending mercy that helps grow the seed of bhakti for each and every one, whatever the position you are in your spiritual trajectory of life. So please come and participate in whatever way that inspires you. Particularly come and hear and chant and take prasad and make spiritual progress along with us. We invite you all. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Well, good morning. Thank you very much for those kind words, and thank you for the gift. So good to see you all here this evening, or this morning. That back. I was so excited when I first learned that they're building a new temple here in Naperville named after my good friend Krishna. That's not what he told me to say. It's so exciting. It is surprising, though, truly, that this is the first Hindu temple in our community. I guess I just didn't realize that. I just learned that this morning with all the Indian American and the Hindu who practice in this community that we have to travel to other areas for that. So what a very exciting time. But I know that one of the challenges with taking on a project like this is trying to find funding for it. So thank you all for being here today to help support that cause, because without the financial support, it doesn't happen, right? And so to make this dream come true, it has to get funded. So let's work hard at doing that. It's a very exciting time in Naperville with the very recent announcement of the Patel Brothers Food Store and all the affiliated businesses surrounding that major investment. It's going to make this particular area a little India hub in our community, but not just for Naperville, but beyond Naperville, for other residents to come and visit, shop, enjoy, dine right here. And so that will be a very exciting time for our community and all of our residents. And then, of course, this year we had International Yoga Day, which is an event that will be taking place at right off of Quincy at the Indoor Players sports facility. So that's going to be Krishna. What day is that? Do you remember?
June 24th.
June 24th. So that's going to be a very, very fun event. Very, very big event too. And then, of course, India Day Parade and India Day in August, which should coincide hopefully with the opening of Patel Brothers Food Store, if everything goes well. The parade and the celebration, we're all looking forward to that as well. So it's so good to be here with you and to share this very exciting time of the launch of the groundbreaking of this expansion. And hopefully, maybe next year around this time, the new building will be at least under construction, maybe completed. We can start to enjoy that. We look for that. Thank you very much.
It was so nice to hear from our very helping mayor. As you must have heard from him, there's so much going on in Naperville. Naperville is really becoming a hub for all of us in the entire Chicagoland. In last few years, lots and lots of activities have happened. So I won't repeat what has been done, but let's talk about this beautiful temple, which started just a few years back, and now really getting to that big thing. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, 10% of Naperville population is Indian, and we have just this one Hindu temple, first Hindu temple, and we are so excited that it is getting expanded now. And in fact, just before it started, you must have seen some of the youngsters singing, chanting, and those who are frequent visitors, you must have seen how much youngsters do things. This temple is just not the place of worship. It is much more than that. It is a place for education, educating our children about our culture, about Bhagavad Gita, the Vedic culture and everything. I mean, this is a place we really love. I mean, I would invite whoever has not come to come and spend the Sunday, one of the Sundays, and you will love it. And today also you will see all that. And I don't know how many of you have seen the new picture that has been published for how this temple is going to look like after it's done. So that's the main thing. The key thing is to make that happen, we all need to pitch in. This is not going to happen just by a few people. This is a community project. This is a big community project. I would like to call upon every one of you to please pitch in from best of your capabilities, from your heart, so that we can make this temple really quickly up the ground. As Mayor said, maybe next year. It gets done sooner. It all depends on how soon we can get the money collected. So today, this is the time we all need to contribute, work and get this done. Come and contribute, come and volunteer, come and do everything. This is the best place. I feel so welcomed when I come here, and so you will be. It is a great place. I would invite again, look at go inside the temple, look at it, look at the literature around, people around, talk to them, and write your name. pledge and of course contribute.
Hare Krishna. Is it too loud? Okay, it's good. All right. So first of all, I'm so happy, so proud, so honored, so fortunate to be part of this Bhumi Puja, and I would like to congratulate all the Hari Bhakt of ISKCON, Hare Krishna, and the whole team who has done wonderful job. Give them a big round of applause. As my introduction was, I am actually very fortunate that I had an opportunity to be part of the Jalaram Mandir in Hoffman Estates. If you have not heard, please come. The Mandir was started in 2008. But I got that opportunity to be part of this Bhumi Puja and the whole ceremony of Murti Pran Pratishtha and everything which involved the Mandir expansion. So this is definitely a great thing happening. Naperville obviously needed this Mandir so much, and I grew up. Swami Prabhupada was my guru when I grew up with my whole family is into the ISKCON, Hare Krishna, and the chanting I have heard all my life. The feeling which I get from the hearing about this whole philosophy of Swami Prabhupada is great. And this is the only, at least I understand, the only Hindu faith which have basically involved so many from the outside world. You can see all the Prabhujis here, they are doing and they have recited all our mantras and everything with by heart. And this is only ISKCON has done it. So it's really great thing that this mandir is happening in Naperville. And when I walked into this place, I felt that this is wonderful. There's so many good vibrations here in this place, and can't wait any longer to see this mandir coming up. Definitely, this kind of effort requires a lot of support from everybody. Mandir is a platform which basically brings in, especially in a country like this, it brings lot of people together. This is the only way we come. Look, we are all here today because of the Mandir. So Mandir is definitely needed for us, for our future generations. And this kind of a project only happens with the financial support from everybody. So this is Bhumi Puja. Next thing will be Murti Pran Pratishtha, Mandir expansion. All the funding required for this kind of project is definitely very much helpful to the people who are working with their heart, and obviously your participation, whether you can be a volunteer, whether financially, or you can just support the whole project. There are so many things, so many different parts of the whole Mandir organization which you can participate, whatever is your interest. Obviously the cultural and all the things, but definitely financial is the key right now for this temple.
Thank you, Prabhu. And Hare Krishna. I'm Anuja Gupta. I'm a doctor and real estate developer. But more importantly, I've been a member of the planning committee at the temple for the last 9 months since the first day they started. It's been an honor to be involved. When they first asked me to join the committee, I wasn't sure, because although I was a Krishna follower all my life, I didn't think it important to actually go to a temple, and I was happy to pray from home. So when they first asked me, I wasn't sure, but I got talked into it, and after I started coming here for meetings, it changed my mind. It made me feel like I was coming home. I felt a real connection to the people and to the temple, and there was a sense of community here which was missing in my life from before. So that was a feeling that had convinced me I should be a part of building this temple. It's going to change the Naperville community in a very positive way, and it feels like an honor to be responsible for part of that change. I want my daughter to be involved in it, and her children at some point. Prabhupada always said that Krishna chooses the people to do the right job, and I feel honored that he chose me to help to build this temple. Thank you, and Hare Krishna.
It's our great fortune. Temple is already built. Temple is there. Only time is separating. Krishna has chosen all of you who has come here. This morning I got a message. from Anuja and Syam. How do we see the mercy of the Lord? Yesterday, it was like 7 degrees, very cold for me coming from India, all the way from Bombay. And today is 19 degrees. See the mercy of the Lord. Yesterday it was raining, and now it is sunny day. So that's how we see the mercy of the Lord. We all have some part to play. So please, be one of the fortunate one to play the part in this glorious project. Anuja's father, he is our chairman, big man in India. He is 8th or 9th richest man in India from Lupin Industry, pharmaceutical company. All the doctors who are there, they must be knowing Lupin Industries. He always tells that it is our privilege to serve Krishna. Krishna has chosen us to serve him. And when Anuja was there in Bombay, we were talking, and her brother, he is like more American than Indian, and Anuja is more Indian than American, although she lives in America. So he always tells, why to build temple? Anuja gave such a fantastic answer. I just want to share with all of you. She said, we want to do charitable activities for people to be happy. Just think other way around. Thousands of people, they come every day in temple. They must be getting something. Why should they come to temple if they don't get anything? Nobody is forcing them to come, but they are coming. You see, in India, even the West, all the temples are filled. At least in the West Sunday, but in India every day. So now we have opportunity to build this temple. I think projected expenditure is $5 million, something? 4. She said 4, but I say 5 anyway. You got to, think bigger, because, inflation goes up. I don't know here, but India inflation goes up. The price, stock market goes, everything goes. So anyway, we are looking for some Hanuman here. Any Hanuman here? All of you, eh? Very good. So one Hanuman went to Lanka to find out about Mother Sita. So we all had to become part of Lord Ram army to go to find Sita to build this temple. Sita means Lakshmi ji. And I encourage everyone to please come forward. Anybody here who wants to come forward right now?